Welcome to aminacademy.com. In fluid mechanics regarding turbulent flow, let us discuss about Reynolds experiment. Here, the Reynolds suggests a formula for the Reynolds number is rho Vd or equal rho V into d over mu, where rho is the density, V is velocity, d is diameter of the pipe, mu equal to viscosity of the liquid which flow through the pipe. Now, here the Reynolds discuss the experimental way to determine its number. Like this apparatus consists of a tank containing water at constant head. A small tank containing some dye. This small tank containing some dye. A glass tube having a bell mounted entrance at one end and regulating valve at other ends. The water from the tank was allowed to flow through the glass tube. The velocity of the flow was varied by the regulating the valve. Due to regulating the valve, the velocity of the flow of water is controlled. Now, the following observation is considered. When the velocity of flow was low, the dye filament in the glass tube was in the form of straight line. Suppose velocity is low, the dye is forming a thread-like straight line. Now, with the increase of velocity, suppose the velocity is increased to some extent, the dye filament was no longer to straight line, but it become a way as shown in the figure here, that like zigzag, like this way it flow. This shows that flow is no longer laminar. Here, this flow is laminar flow. This is transition, that is laminar flow is transisted. Transition. This is a turbulent. Now, with the increase of velocity, that is this increase of velocity through the pipe, that the dye filament broke up. The dye filament broke up like and finally diffused in water. This means that the fluid particles of the dye at this higher velocity are moving in random fashion, which shows the case of turbulent flow. So first is laminar flow and it transition take place. After that it becomes a turbulent flow. Due to that the dye line is broken and mixed with the water flow. Reynold observed that loss of head is approximately proportional to the square of the velocity. More exactly, the loss of head, he proposed the loss of head is HF is proportional to V power n, where n is from 1.75 to 2. This shows Reynolds experiment of finding turbulent flow. Now, if Reynolds number if more than 2000, then the flow is turbulent. we have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.